Hey folks, this one will be a little different than my usual style of video, being in the garage, doing the things I enjoy doing, but it's been a year and a half since I started this basement project, and all I've got left is these here stairs. And my wife's office is behind me, and she's tired of walking up and down these stairs, ruining her socks. I am not a carpet installer. I received a couple quotes for a lot of money and decided I'm going to just do it myself. I did everything else myself, so how hard could it be? We're about to find out. Watched a bunch of videos, wasn't satisfied with any of them. They left out a lot of detail, which is common. Someone who's in the trades and they do it every day, it's things that are second nature they just don't even mention, like the spacing that you need to leave, or how important it is to cut these at an angle and not cut them off square so that the pad runs over the bullnose better. So like I mentioned, I'm not a pro at this. It'll be the first time I've ever done carpet, and I'm doing stairs with bullnose, but we'll see how it turns out. My quotes were for just shy of $1 million, so I got an end of a roll. Sorry for the mess, I have kids. And all right, so basically what I've picked up from these other videos: hammer tacker, which I don't have, running a 3/8 staple. That's for the underpad. For the carpet, you want 3/8 crown, 9/16 length. These staplers are really freaking hard to find. They're commonly electric. I picked up this pneumatic one because it was just a little cheaper. And could I have rented one? Yeah, but I don't want to be in a rush. And I don't know why, but in my area, rentals are like $40 for 4 hours. So if I take the whole weekend to do this, I just paid for a stapler anyway. Other things, knife. This is going to be for cutting the smooth edge / tack strip, whatever you like to call it. Hammer, mallet, and an air compressor for the nailer. Straight edge for making cuts. Do I need a straight edge? I don't know. We're going to find out how. I'm going to cut everything a little big and then trim it back anyway. That's kind of my plan. Next up, carpet is directional. Again, common sense for someone who lays carpet, but for someone who's never done it before, not common sense. So there's another trick. You want the direction of the carpet to run down the stairs like a waterfall, which makes sense when you're coming around the bullnose and whatever. You want it to run downhill. So here is my map. Logic behind it. Each tread I measured to the edge and then around. So 9 plus 11 is 20 per step. I've got 5 steps and then 4 steps, which works out to roughly this and this. The dimensions don't really matter for you since yours will be different. For the corner stairs, sorry with the camera, this is kind of roughly what I figured. Mind you, again, keep the direction of the carpet in mind when you're making these. So for the sake of mapping it out on my giant piece of carpet here, I made these guys to scale, and then I can kind of place them wherever I want. I'll probably chop that off there and so on. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, let's get started. Three feet doesn't have to be exactly accurate on this one. Also should mention arrows, important, is these little pins here. They got an angle to them, obviously, so they can hook into the carpet. 3/8 spacing. These guys on the sides, same deal, 3/8 off the wall, pins face the wall. Only difference is you want to chop it at an angle so that the underpad goes right to the wall when it wraps around the bullnose. Once you get that figured out, you just repeat it for the whole thing. Definitely keep an eye out for stuff like this. I wouldn't feel very good under the underpad.
Watching construction, it's like that seems very inaccurate. You're just like cutting it.
I know, right? Just gotta look straight. Doesn't gotta be straight. Progress update. Underpad's down, it's all trimmed out. Stapled. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But so far, pretty darn easy. Sent the kids upstairs for this next step. Figure there's gonna be lots of cursing. All right, start chopping. All right, now that we're fully committed, let's make sure it fits. Looks like 1/2 inch extra, or sorry, 1/4 inch extra is gonna be just fine. Decent. It's coming. All right. One more triangle and then the last run. I'll be chopping out just a plain old square, the width being the widest part right here, there to there. So this portion of it will roll over and then that'll get chopped into sort of a triangle. I'll cut it in place so that I know I'm not short. In conclusion, yeah, I'd say this turned out pretty good. For the money I saved, super happy with the results. If you're doing it for yourself, just make sure you make accurate cuts. In my case, these stairs were prefab, so they were square the whole way up and down. Every tread was the same width. You could easily just do them one tread at a time and just tuck the next piece in, wrap it around. That'd probably be actually a lot easier to manage, but lots more cuts, lots more room for error. So just be careful, really not that difficult. pull it up over the edge, kick it to the back, hammer it down with a stair tool, and just work your way left to right. Lots of staples, and you just keep doing that one step at a time all the way to the top. Good luck with yours.